Hi there, this is Geoff from Geoffmobile.com. Today I'm here to talk to you about mobile. Because as you know, smartphones are becoming very popular all over the world. If you walk into a cell phone store, all the phones seem to look the same. They have a black, sleek glass exterior. They look very much like an iPhone or an Android phone, no matter what operating system they use. About 70 or 80% of all smartphones are either Apple, iOS, or Android cell phones. There's Nokia, Microsoft, and a few other competitors, but largely the dominant platforms are either iOS or Android. Personally, I use Android. But for people who produce content for the web, such as a weblog, a video blog, or a podcast, the challenge is now that an increasing number of visitors coming to your web page or your site are going to be using a mobile phone. In India, it's actually about 50-50. 50% of all web traffic people are using a mobile device, and the other 50% are using a desktop computer, probably at work or something, or maybe at home. But in a country like India, where you're always on the go and you maybe don't spend much time at home, or you share your home with a bunch of people, you might not have a place to put a laptop or a home computer, but a mobile device you can easily carry with you wherever you go. So it makes sense for, in a country where it's not necessarily you have a safe place to keep your computer, you have a mobile phone. And in Africa, we'll start seeing the same thing as, several more billion people come online. They're all going to be using a mobile device, and that mobile device will be pretty capable, have full access to internet, fast 3G speeds, so they'll be able to watch videos and read content. But the problem is, if you create a blog, your blog needs to be adapted or responsive to be able to display on any kind of device. It has to work on a tablet like an iPad or a Nexus tablet. It has to work on mobile device, so a small screen format. When you go to your website, it should detect what kind of device you're using and give you a particular look or a page that's customized or responsive to the kind of device that you have. And that's largely the problem that a lot of people who have websites have not done yet, is to learn how to create a mobile site that looks good on a mobile device, but also looks good on the desktop as well, because we can't forget the desktop, which in North America, it's still around 80 to 90% of all browsing is done on a desktop. But as we can see in India, it's interesting fluctuations. I've actually saw a stat that said that on the weekends, the mobile usage increases by about 10%, and then on weekdays, it goes down to about 45% of total. So it fluctuates between 45 and 55% of total usage as mobile use. And interesting enough, people must be on the go more on the weekends, so they use their mobile device more on the weekends. So what have I done today? I've tried to investigate some different solutions to get mobile working on my blog, which is Geoffmobile.com. So check out the link below this video for Geoffmobile.com. And the first tool that I tried using is called WPTouch. It's a Canadian-based company that makes a blogging plugin for WordPress that will convert your blog automatically into a mobile-friendly version. And this is a free plugin, although they do sell a pro version that you can upgrade to. And I found that was a very good plugin, except that currently there's been, for the last month or two, they've had a problem with their free version. It doesn't work properly on Jelly Bean Android OS, which is the latest Jelly Bean. And as many more thousands or millions of people start using Jelly Bean, this WPTouch seems to be not working properly. So I've been following their blogs and their Twitters every day, and WPTouch has not been very responsive in fixing this bug. It's gone way too long. So I started investigating other solutions. So I looked into one called the WordPress Mobile Pack. WordPress Mobile Pack, I'll provide a link to that below. It seems to be not as polished and easy to use as WPTouch. WPTouch, you just plug and play, install the plugin, and it works. The WordPress Mobile Pack, I had some problems. Initially, things were not working properly. So it took maybe a couple hours of me discovering how to configure it the way I wanted, remove some things I didn't want, clean up some other things. And it's a bit quirky if you're not a true programmer or website guru. You might have some trouble with the WordPress mobile pack. But the nice thing about it is the WordPress mobile pack is a free product. They're not trying to upsell you to a pro version. So all the source code is easy to modify, and if you want to get into the nitty-gritty, it's one way to customize your mobile profile. But for most people out there who don't have experience coding and stuff, I would recommend WPTouch to get yourself started with a mobile site. And then if you wanted to hire someone to customize it more, or go to the pro version, or use some other third-party tool like the WordPress mobile pack, I'm sure that would be a good option. Okay, so my takeaway from this video today, I hope you will start thinking about how you can get your websites and your content adaptable for consuming on a mobile device. Another thing is the screen is small, but also people's attention spans are different. 5 seconds on a mobile device seems like a lot longer than 5 seconds on a desktop. So if you're making people wait to show ads, or are you writing really long content, it might not be very adaptable or possible to consume it very well on a mobile device. However, if you provide, say, a text-to-speech version of your content, then someone could listen to it on their mobile device while they are driving in the car or something like that. I think text-to-speech is one piece of the puzzle that will make long-form blog content more adaptable for mobile devices. You know, one note about that is there's a company called Audible that makes audiobooks, but they actually have professional voice actors read out all the books. So they have to charge quite a high fee for each book because it took a lot of time for that voiceover actor to record the book. But if you use a program on your, say, Android phone that converts text to speech, such as in my previous video, I talked about how to do that with FBReader TTS Plugin and Ivona Voice. It's my solution for making, you know, text on my mobile phone be able to read aloud to me while I'm running or on the treadmill, things like that. So rambling on, I hope you will get into mobile, get into new media, see how you can make your content adaptable for the billions of people who are coming online with only a mobile phone, or reaching markets like India. And we will, I guarantee it, see a rise in mobile usage for browsing web and content in the North America, US and Canada, and I'm sure we will see the similar thing happening in Europe as well. So with that, I want to wish you a great day, have a happy day. And from Geoffmobile.com of Vancouver, BC, Canada, I hope it becomes sunny in your part of the world. Let's get through this horrible storm season and winter, and hopefully no more earthquakes. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.